Yeah, my brain can't quite comprehend what's going on because I'm like, pizza, pizza, pizza. Breakfast.
Breakfast pizza.
So like leftover pizza from the night before. You know, we go out, have a few beers, pizza, you leave some of it in the fridge, wake up next morning, dry mouth, glass of water, cold pizza.
No.
Oh.
No, this is specifically a pizza made for breakfast time.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you, but do you want to know what's going to make it even better?
Beer.
For breakfast? Maybe a coffee. Sausage gravy, like biscuits and gravy.
You're kidding me.
On a pizza.
What? So pizza for breakfast, as in like we're making pizza for breakfast, and then the dip or the sauce
No.
is gonna...
No, forget your tomato. Okay,
Right.
Forget your tomato on this one. Instead of a tomato base,
Sausage? Really?
sausage gravy.
You crazy Americans!
Now we are cheating a little bit today, and I have bought pizza dough, so I'm not making this from scratch, but it does say that I need to do a few things to this before I pop it in the oven and get it ready. Okay, we just need to cut this in half and shape it into 2 balls and just let it rest for 15 minutes at room temperature.
So we're making 2 pizzas.
Well, according to the recipe on the pizza dough, yes, we are making 2 pizzas. So we're doing 2 kind of 24cm pizzas.
Okay.
But you could do 1 big pizza. While that's having a little rest, we need to get over to the hob and cook up some bacon bits. We have got some lovely smoked, what we call streaky bacon, and this is going into the pan to form our bacon bits. I did a you, David, and I thought, is that enough bacon? I thought, no, I'll add more bacon, because like you say, everything's better with bacon, so I've done a bit extra than I normally would. Breakfast pizza is a new one on us. It's not something that we've heard of before, but I've got to admit, it does sound great. And what else would be great is if you guys could subscribe to the channel, because it really, really helps us out. And if you're liking this video, drop it a little like as well. This bacon has cooked nicely. I'm not going to overcook it, although I do want it a bit crispier, but I'm guessing that when we put it on the pizza and we start baking that pizza, it's going to crisp up a little bit more. So I'm going to take this out the skillet right about now. Into the same skillet, I'm going to go and add in some sausage meat, which is going to make our sausage gravy. I'm not sure if you get sausage meat over there, and I know a lot of you just get your sausages and use the insides, but this is basically the same filling that you get in your sausages, just without the skin, so I think it's a lot easier for me rather than cutting all those sausages open. And we don't get things like Jimmy Dean's over here, although I wish we did. The sausage meat is already lightly seasoned as it is, and because we're cooking it in the same pan with that bacon, I think there's going to be a lot of salt coming out of that bacon that's going to go into this. So I'm not going to season this further for now. We can add some seasoning later if we decide that it's needed. Now I know over there you could get your sausage gravy in a can with your sausage and your gravy all mixed in together, but obviously over here we don't have that. That's why we're doing the sausage meat separately. And we have got the Pioneer Country Gravy Mix. So I'm going to make this up according to the recipe on the back of the packet, and that's going to be our gravy for the sausage. So in this jug I have my water, my cold water. I'm just going to add in the gravy mix, and we're just going to mix that until lump free. We're now ready to make the rest of this country gravy. So over here I've got a pot of boiling water. Right, and then I'm going to add this mix and stir. Or whisk. We just want this to thicken up a little bit, and then I'm going to add it to the sausage meat. Now time to add the gravy to the sausage meat.
That smells amazing.
You wanted some biscuits right about now?
Yeah, big time.
We're just going to pop this to one side and get on with the pizza dough.
Now it's time for the pizza dough. We're going to roll these out to about 24 centimetres, 9.45 inches. Okay, right. Little bit of flour on the rolling pin. What could go wrong? Plenty. Okay, let's just sort of squish this out.
You're already doing better than me, because when I roll out pastry, I always forget about the rolling and rotating, and you did it straight away.
I've been watching you, I think.
It always fascinates me when you see in an authentic pizzeria when they do it by hand, yeah.
Yeah, there's no chance I'm doing that. It's not a million miles off, is it?
I think you're a good little roller there, Mr. H.
I think it's beginner's luck, if anything.
No, I think you're going to take on the gauntlet of being the pastry and the dough man.
Bon appetito! Okay, we're going to prick a few holes into this dough. Not all the way through, but just to stop it from puffing up too much for us. Although I do like puffy dough.
The only thing is, if it puffs too much, we won't be able to get those toppings on very well, will we?
True. I'm on a roll here. I'm on a roll. Okay, right. Let's pop these chaps on. We are using some grease-proof paper. Almost sound like I know what I'm talking about. I'm being carefully directed by Nikita.
You're doing great.
She's the brains and the beauty behind this outfit. If you agree with me, like this video. The oven is preheated to 392 Fahrenheit. We're going to pop these bad boys into the oven for a couple of minutes just to let it brown up a little bit. Come with me. Whoa. Now on to those yummy scrambled eggs. It's going to be eight eggs. Okay, so let's get on. We're going to keep this nice and simple. Use a little bit of milk and salt and pepper to taste. Now I know a lot of you might put cream, etc. in it. We're going to try and keep it a little bit simple because I'm doing it. 8 eggs. Let's give this a little stir up.
Let us know, when you make scrambled eggs, do you always do them on the stove top or do you sometimes do them in the microwave? And do you whisk up your eggs first or do you just do them like we're doing and just straight into the pan?
If I was doing these for myself, obviously I wouldn't be having 8 eggs, but I probably would whisk them up first and put a bit of milk in, put a bit of salt and pepper first and then apply it, but I'm not really a cook, so let us know.
I used to always do that method, but my grandmother, she does it this way. And I prefer how the eggs come out, and I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it. But I also don't like adding milk or cream to my scrambled eggs. I just like egg. And
some salt and pepper to taste. It is breakfast, and there's one thing that goes really, really well with breakfast, and that's coffee. Okay, I think this egg is done because it's going to cook a little bit more in the oven. So we're going to take that off the heat and make those pizzas.
I don't know if there's a right way or wrong way in terms of layering these toppings on this pizza. We're just going to go for it. We need to pop these back into the oven for about another 6 to 9 minutes.
Taste test time! I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of like a Hawaiian pizza. I think it's the yellow from the egg reminds me like pineapple on a pizza.
I don't know, I'm so excited about this I could squeal. I kind of want to go like that. I won't do it to the full extent because that might hurt your ears. Now, when we were actually cutting this up, we realised we did load this quite heavy and it might not be one of those things that we could actually pick up and eat like you would normally a pizza slice. So we have got some cutlery just in case.
Yeah, as a last resort, we want to use hands. Hands. God gave us hands for a reason. I'm salivating. This is kind of crazy. I never thought this was a thing. ever in my wildest dreams did I think this was actually a thing. But here we are. That is fully loaded.
Fully loaded. That's damn good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's reminding me of something. I don't know what though, but yeah, that's really good.
It's the sausage gravy on the pizza that's just like bending my mind. I'm gonna try this. Here we go. Breakfast pizza.
That's really good, isn't it?
This is saying naughty all over it. Naughty, naughty, naughty.
I think it's got like the elements of like a breakfast biscuit. Not that we've actually had one, but obviously with the egg, the bacon, the sausage gravy. But it's nice having it on pizza dough because I guess it's not that thick, is it?
But it's easy to actually eat. I thought we'd really struggle. I'm having no problems eating this. Oh,
Going to your point about it being easy to eat, I think the cheese is doing a great job of holding it all together. That sausage gravy as a base is kind of giving a good firm base for everything to stick to. I'm loving the flavours. You've got the pizza base, which I didn't tell you earlier was like a sourdough pizza base. So it's a nice soft base, but it's got crispy outside. A little bit chewy as well, which is nice. Then you've got the sausage gravy, which is just incredible, isn't it, on its own anyway. But you're getting the hit, the smokiness of the bacon and then that slightly different texture where it's a little bit crispier. Just the egg and the cheese and it's like, wow, altogether this tastes excellent. Good job on the seasoning as well because it's not too salty. With the bacon, it could have added a lot more salt to it and also the gravy mix would have been seasoned as well. But yeah, it tastes incredible.
You probably know I'm not saying too much. I'm too busy eating.
Oh.
That's excellent, isn't it? You crazy Americans.
Now, I bet you could do different variations of this. I'm imagining there'd be like a healthier one with avocado, maybe a little bit of cheese, maybe tomatoes. Like that might be called a breakfast pizza. But let us know what variations you've got. I'm not going to guarantee we're going to try them because this is phenomenal. So I think I'm quite happy to stick with this version of a breakfast pizza. But when you guys said breakfast pizza, I was like, oh, okay, so like just a pizza for breakfast. Never did I think sausage gravy on a pizza with egg.
I don't know what to say. Genuinely do not know what to say. I think I'm like mesmerised by the amalgamation of flavours. And obviously we've had it in some capacity like this before with biscuits, like you say. But this wrapped up on a pizza, yeah, my brain can't quite comprehend what's going on because I'm like, pizza, 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 breakfast.
Yeah, not pizza.
No, not pizza at all.
It's not pizza as we know it. I'm not sure where you'd even go in the States to get a breakfast pizza, so you have to hit us up and let us know when we're next in the States, what restaurants or places do we need to go to where we can get something like this. And I also don't know about ordering one of these. I think this would definitely be something to share. I couldn't eat a whole one for breakfast. Although it's almost lunchtime, so we can eat a whole one right now.
I think for me, I didn't think I was going to say this before we made this video, but I think it's a 10.
Yeah, I'm seconding a 10. This is really, really good. My only criticism, we should have had Alana here, but she's on a sleepover with her nana and granddad, so she might have enjoyed this, mightn't she, as well? We'll have to probably make it again for her and try to get a little reaction out of Miss Alana.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and of course we'd be honoured if you came across and subscribed for our epic journey into all things USA food. And all that leaves this little British family to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
And see you on the next video.